Hello there everyone, today we're going to be looking at my latest custom collectible minifigure series based off of Avengers Infinity War. This was the series voted by my Instagram and Flickr followers back in May, and I'm sorry that I had to stop. I just burnt myself out by doing 3 Marvel series pretty much back to back to back, and then on top of it a Marvel TV series. This series contains massive spoilers for the movie, so you should really watch the movie first. Something to keep in mind before we start is all the figures that come in the Avengers Infinity War sets, as well as the Bricktober pack, which, for those of you who don't know, includes Tony, Wong, War Machine, and the White Wolf. Anyways, without further ado, let's get started. So first off in this series is the man who started the whole universe over 10 years ago. It's of course Iron Man himself, Tony Stark. He's in his bleeding edge armor that he wore in the movie. This is based off the official figure released in the sets, but because of his fight with Thanos, it's heavily damaged, which is why his tracksuit outfit that's coming in the Bricktober pack is showing through. He also has a new face print with all the scars and scrapes he gets. His leg printing isn't anything new. His hairpiece is also the same one that he uses in the Bricktober pack. His accessory is a new mold of the spike he tries to fight Thanos with. Next up is Pepper Potts. I couldn't think of a good accessory to give her because she didn't really have that much screen time. I decided that I would give her the single braid hairpiece in medium nougat instead of the color that comes in the Malibu Mansion set. While War Machine rocks and making his new armor would have been fun, it's coming in the Bricktober pack, so I decided that I would include a regular Rhodey figure with his new cybernetic legs from Civil War. He reuses the fin hairpiece, and his accessory is a 2x3 dark tan tile. The tile has printed black and white pictures of Hawkeye and Ant-Man from their prison jumpsuit outfits that they have after they get arrested in Civil War. Nick Fury is next up on the list, and unfortunately he was a part of the half of the universe that Thanos destroyed. He's the first figure in this series to be disappearing from the snap. He uses the wild style hood in black, and his accessory is a 1x2 plate with a stick with a printed 1x2 tile of the pager he uses to call Captain Marvel in the after credits scene. Next on the list is probably my least favorite figure in the series, but I decided to include it because Funko Pop decided to make a Bruce Banner attempting to transform into the Hulk, which I thought would be a cool figure. I also thought that the figure that came in the Hulkbuster set was a really lazy move, reusing the Ragnarok figure. He uses the Mutt Williams hairpiece in black. His accessory is a 1x1 black tile of the flip phone that Cap gives Tony at the end of Civil War. Allegedly dead Loki is next up on the list. He uses Mad Eye Moody's hairpiece in black. His accessories are a dark green cape and a 1x1 brick to represent the Tesseract. I also thought that it would be fun to include all 6 of the Infinity Stones in the series, so I thought that I'd for sure give him the Space Stone. The next character in the series was, to me, the biggest surprise of the movie, Red Skull, or as the Funko Pop doll calls it, the Stone Keeper. His accessory is the tattered cape, and of course the Soul Stone itself. He also reuses the regular hood piece in black. The White Wolf is next up on the list. His hairpiece is Luke's new hairpiece from the Octo training set, which is different than the Bricktober pack. But his outfit is the same as the Bricktober pack, but it's disappearing. His accessory is the laser gun from the Lego movie sets, but in black. Next up is the Mad Titan himself, Thanos. Well, kinda. It's Grimace Thanos. While he is practically the same figure as the one that I used for Just Too Good series, it has a new head mold to represent Grimace's unique head shape. His accessory is the same new gauntlet mold I made for that series as well. Next up is Star-Lord succumbing to Thanos' snap. He has a new face print using the newer Chris Pratt head from Jurassic World 2, but with scrapes and bruises. He comes with a new bubble gun mold, which would be similar, but different than the blaster that he usually has. His hairpiece is the same as the regular Star-Lord. He also comes with the Power Stone, because I felt he was the best fit for it. Child Gamora was one of the highest requested figures to include in this series. She uses the Series 18 girl's hair mold, but it has dual molding with pink and black. and her accessory is the tiny knife that Thanos gives her as a child. Nebula is next, and she's in a different outfit than the ones that came in the Guardians of the Galaxy sets. She has a new face print as well as a new Ravager outfit, different than Gamora's. Her accessory is one of her Electro Staffs, which is just the spear piece attached to a lightsaber hilt. Next in the series is the Invisible Man, DRAX. I decided to change the color of his skin because he is green, not gray. Fight me all you want. We had a whole blue and black dress debate on Instagram when I first revealed this figure. Anyways, all jokes aside, here's the actual figure. He has the same legs from the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 sets, and his arms and torsos are the first parts of him to be fading away. His accessories are just 2 gray knives. Next on the list is a character that probably wouldn't happen, but you never know. It's the Collector. He has the mechanic hairpiece from Series 6, but in white. He also comes with a different cape than the SDCC one. I included the tattered cape in white because I figured it'd be all torn up from being tossed around by Thanos. His accessory is the Reality Stone that the Asgardians gave him. Vision is next up, and he was the figure that actually started this all. I really wanted to make him because I loved how interesting he looked when he turned gray. He has the same prints and everything that the regular Vision figure has, but instead it's all in a gray palette. He also has a lot of damage sustained from fighting the Black Order and Thanos. And the accessory he comes with is the Mind Stone. Dr. Stephen Strange is next. He has the dual molded dog trainer hair in dark gray and black, rather than having white printed on, which the sets used. He has a new cape piece that is tattered and has holes in it to add to the effect of him fading away. His accessories is the cast piece in trans green to represent the time bands when he's using the time stone, which of course is also included with him. Spider-Man is next up. He's reusing the same design that he had from the sets, but with the exception of him not feeling so good. But instead of using regular legs, I gave him mid-legs, which helped make him more accurate, I think. He also has the wavy hair in dark brown, and his accessory is a white power blast.
M'Baku is next in the series, and he was probably one of the funniest parts of Black Panther, and I was happy to see him in Avengers Infinity War. And since I didn't include him in my other 2 Marvel series, I thought that this would be the best place to do so. He reuses Zane's hairpiece from the Lego Ninjago movie with some dual molding in dark brown and black. He also uses the Penguin's neck attachment piece from the Lego Batman movie, but this time instead of white, in tan. And his accessory is the staff piece in dark brown.
Ebony Maw is next. Again, another joke character I included in the series. He uses the same Squidward head mold, but with some printing to resemble the existing Ebony Maw character. His accessory is the same one I gave Caecilius in Just Too Good series to represent the glass or ice spike that the magicians in the MCU always use. EITRI is the final figure in the series. He uses the Santa beard in dark brown and has the same hairpiece that Dana uses from the Ghostbusters HQ set. His accessory is the same Infinity Gauntlet piece, but this time in gray to represent one of the prototypes he has lying around. And that's the whole series. Here's the final checklist and the packaging. While I did take a long break in between starting and finishing the series, it was a lot of fun as a whole. What do you guys think? Are there any characters that you think I should have included that I didn't? Or is there any characters that you would have liked to see fade away? If you're interested to see my other Marvel series with Just Too Good, it's linked down below, as well as the Harry Potter Series 2, which is the latest series we worked on together. Anyways, I hope you all have a good day and stay tuned for more series and other videos to come hopefully soon.